This best ball edition of the Sports Gambling Podcast is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. You can win up to 100 times your entry with the Underdog Fantasy Pick'em. Sign up with SGPN to claim your special pick and first time deposit offer up to $250 in bonus cash. UnderdogFantasy.com, promo code SGPN. We're also brought to you by the Mega Memorial Merch Sale. 15% off everything in the SGPN merch store with the promo code SGPNMay.
What's up, everybody? You're watching SGPN. Fuck the Cowboys. Let's go, baby.
Cox. He's one of those guys who will get penetration.
Welcome everyone to the Sports Gambling Podcast. I'm Sean, second the money green with my partner in picks, Ryan, Real Money Kramer. What's happening, Kramer?
Dog. Between this DaVante DiVincenzo,
The big rag
jersey, it actually the one that I have, the T-shirt I have coming actually says
so you want to know why
stallion? You
want to know why the Knicks lost, and
Yeah.
I already see someone in the chat, Beezer picks, take my mind off the Knicks and back on the Jets, crying face emoji. If you want to know why the Knicks lost, people, Kramer ordered the DaVante DiVincenzo jersey, even though
not true,
What?
not true.
Okay.
The wife did.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
The big ragu.
It's actually Italian stallion. This shirt.
Italian side.
I will have that. I'll put that maybe in the coffin next to them. I haven't shared this publicly on the show yet, but I did share with you that we have a sweet new Mike Tyson autographed.
Yes.
Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
I'm excited for that.
Yes, sir.
Framed picture, but I also have a Tommy DeVito signed jersey.
Oh, really?
Oh my God.
Which it's gonna go right next to the Dante. I mean, just gonna have an Italian. Maybe we'll have a fish.
Right.
Should we get a fish tank and we'll put it at the bottom?
The New Jersey has their own Italian American Hall of Fame. Why shouldn't we in Eagle Rock open up our own? I mean, I doubt there's an Italian American Hall of Fame in California. We'll put you in it. We'll get R.I.P. Tommy Lasorda, Mike Piazza.
First we got to get some cold cuts.
Yeah,
We got to play the cold cuts. Maybe some cheese.
Perfect transition, Ryan. We have a new segment on the show.
Oh, really?
It is the Dominic the Donkey of the week. So if you guys want to send in your Dominic donkeys, we know a donkey when we see one.
It's Dominic the Donkey.
It's such a great.
This
tune.
week's Dominic the Donkey is AMC. Yes, the AMC movie channel.
What?
Which slapped Goodfellas with a trigger warning for offensive content that includes cultural stereotypes.
I mean, what are we talking about here? Forget about it.
Hey, capiche? We are a stereotype. Say, oh hey, we don't want you to be. Yeah, we murdered some people, but we are really disgracing the Italian name. That is more offensive.
The opening scene of the show, they're driving an automobile on a corporate park, running a guy down.
Oh, you're talking about Sopranos, right?
Yeah.
This is Goodfellas.
No, I know. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just highlighting how the Italians have been slandered through the arts all over the years.
Listen,
I don't have a problem with movies portraying what has happened in actual real life. My issue was with the media just yucking up everyone leaning into of course he eats chicken cutlets. He's Italian last year. That's racist. Watching movies,
he did eat chicken cutlets.
Well, yeah, he likes chicken cutlets also. That just happens to be. I mean, it's like the great Chappelle joke. But it's more just if we're documenting what the mob did.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they made some gravy in prison too. I mean, we should talk about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, Goodfellas. Shout out to Joe Pesci, De Niro, all the guys.
And I mean,
they called for this.
Yeah, they were advocating. Well, Henry Hill.
Have you seen my other movies?
Yeah, I mean,
Which, by the way, if you didn't listen to Stern, but I don't know if does Henry Hill still exist?
no, he died in
Yeah,
2012,
okay.
right?
Him as a caller to the Stern show all time.
Very funny.
But
Well, and Henry Hill wasn't even fully Italian. Like that was the premise.
Well, he wasn't Italian at all.
Yeah, I think
He was a mutt.
I think he was.
Well,
like,
you're either
had some
pure
part
blood
Italian.
or you're like me, on the outside.
Yeah.
You're not familiar. Can't be one of us.
Omerta. All right, so shout out to Dominic the Donkey. If you guys have a Dominic Donkey of the week, send them in. That's going to be a lot of fun. A couple promos we're running here. Of course, the merch sale for Memorial Day, 15% off everything in the merch store between now and the end of May. And we got a new contest here from the F1 Gambling Podcast and the NASCAR Gambling Podcast. We got the Indy 500, the Monaco Grand Prix. They're running a free contest. Rod and Cody, sportsgamblingpodcast.com/race. You get a free shot to win a Kyle Larson autographed die cast. Make sure you check that out.
I just got
sportsgamblingpodcast.com/race.
That sounds like something a car guy would get really aroused on.
Oh yeah, if you're
that's like a Tommy DeVito signed jersey.
Yeah, it's how excited you get when you're gonna get your big ragu shirt.
Is it like this? Like a Kyle Juszczyk signed Super Bowl helmet?
Well, maybe there's some crazy.
They lost the game. Still got the Super Bowl commemorative helmet.
Yeah, that was the best when you were worried. Oh, someone might outbid me. I don't think that's gonna happen.
I was involved in a bidding war, so thank you very much. Also, for those who are wondering, AMC Networks trades as AMCX. Of course, AMC is the most popular stock there is. By the way, I did take
#Legends only.
You want good engagement on the internet right now? Just post a picture of GameStop.
Oh, okay.
Just a picture of the GameStop sign works. People are into it.
Ryan, we're gonna crack out another Underdog Fantasy Best Ball Draft. Underdog Best Ball Mania, of course, $15 million in prizes. Just hammer that code SGPN. You can get up to $250 in bonus cash. I mean, that would be pretty sweet. Shout out to Michigan. Now you guys are able to do the drafts, the pick'em available in a bunch of states, including California, Texas, and shout out to Canada. Even Canadians can enjoy Underdog Fantasy Pick'em. UnderdogFantasy.com, promo code SGPN, $15 million in prizes. Cannot wait to get started.
Can I shout out the Eliminator contest type? It's a we love tournaments.
Yes.
So basically, you're entering in a tournament. You survive in advance all the way throughout the entire season. So instead of a best ball where it's week by week, kind of a different idea on the weekly, the weekly concepts.
Well, so then, yeah, I would imagine. Well, again, I guess I would want to load up on some teams that are going to have favorable schedules early on so that you can survive, but.
Yeah, interesting strategy here, right? Each week is kind of independent of I mean, but you still would need to win the last one. So
yeah,
there is that weird wrinkle.
Well, and then the weekly winners contest is also pretty fun. It's best ball draft style where you just draft your team, but then the winners are paid out each week based on obviously how well you do. So almost kind of like a DFS lineup. But you're playing a different week each week, so that's a fun style too. I mean, shout out to Best Ball Mania,
and we got the Mastiff.
$1,000 entry, Ryan.
That might be a little too big for my blood.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding. All right, you want to do a Best Ball Mania draft? Obviously,
Best Ball Mania, 15 million in prizes. Let's go.
Phil's up to 9.4%.
Okay.
A reminder: you can do 150 of these unless they take one away from you, and it's only 149.
Ryan losing this one entry was really fun.
I want my damn plant. And by the way, fun fact about an eliminator contest: I once was in one and took down the whole thing, $5,000. Fun fantasy cash store. Me and Dick Olson, long times ago. Okay, we ready?
I'm ready, Ryan.
All right, I'm gonna poke my head in before you do. Oh no. No. Damn it. I was the last one in. We'll do another one.
Okay.
I'm going to get my first auto draft of the year, Sean.
Well, good for the people watching live over at youtube.com/sportsgambling-podcast.
Yeah, there's lots of room.
Get a chance to hop in. I'm going to hit enter and join with you, Ryan.
Will I in my head, I'm going to try to draft two teams at the same time right now. Will it happen? No.
Yeah, no.
No.
Or if you do, don't tell us about your other team because that gets way too confusing.
I'm not going to tell. You know what? I'll just let it go full auto draft. We'll see what happens.
Not nice. Ryan, we are doing our big conference finals preview tomorrow afternoon, talking NBA Western Conference Finals, Eastern Conference Finals. Any parting thoughts for your Knicks?
No, it seems like did Thibodeau play him too hard in the regular season?
It was really funny that all these guys just kept getting injured, kept getting hurt, kept hitting the wall.
They have an interesting core of people, I'd say. I mean, I'm not an NBA guy by any stretch, but it does seem like Brunson's a dog. It does seem like Hart and DiVincenzo will go to any depth of the earth with this man. And you know, they did play the playoffs without one of their better players.
Yeah.
And Julius Randle. I mean, you know, I don't know. It just seems like they're on the right path. If I'm a Knicks fan, I'm excited. Now, had they won one more game, I'd have the gear. I'd be full back to being a fan. Don't have the gear, not back to being a fan. But I would be excited. Feels like they're on the right path. And Tibbs has found another kind of Derrick Rose type in Jalen Brunson. Likes the fact that he pushes the gas down all the way the entire time.
Yeah. No, I mean Brunson.
It's a good pairing.
Watch,
what's that?
Brunson is a fun watch.
And his game is one of those where he's going to be able to do it for a while, and it's going to work. He's got old man game.
Yeah. No, I mean this Knicks team should be decent
Chris
for a while.
Paul. He's younger Chris Paul, basically. Which
I don't know if you want to be Chris Paul though.
Well, it's good enough to be good.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're taking down a championship unless you got the right guy next to him, and that's probably the fair thing to say about Jalen Brunson. I don't know if he can do it by himself.
They get Devin Booker. Look out, Ryan.
Do I want Devin? Devin Booker doesn't seem like the kind of guy I want. He was too close to Kevin Durant.
You guys do need someone who can score a bunch. I think that would be helpful.
Don't say you guys. I wouldn't. I'm not.
Well, you're the big ragu. What is your Italian nickname? Basketball nickname?
What?
The little ravioli, Ryan the ravioli.
I mean, what I can draw a charge.
The round meatball, a rebound.
I can draw a charge, and I can get hot from behind the 3-point line. That's the game. And occasionally
a little spicy.
Occasionally I'll take it to the rack.
There you go. Hey, while we're waiting for the draft to fill up, shout out to the new sponsor, Rhythm. If you haven't downloaded the Rhythm app yet, what are you waiting for? Again, it's really awesome, especially we're talking NBA conference finals tomorrow night, but it is great for NBA player props. Gives you a great menu of all the NBA playoff games, making it easy to go through, find the best props to put your money on in seconds. Rhythm's predictions are backed by over 3 years of data and a team of data scientists and quants that focus on fine tuning our algorithm to give you the best shot at winning. Rhythm pairs its predictions with player props to help feel even more confident in your picks, which you can make wherever you normally place your bets or DFS picks or hint fantasy picks from superstars to bench players. Rhythm finds the best player prop lines, all backed by AI data without you needing to endlessly scroll sportsbook. It's super easy, super simple. They got you a free 7-day trial. I highly suggest trying it out. Just put in Rhythm wherever you get your apps. That's RITHMM. Check it out. 7-day free trial for some NBA props. We're going to be giving out some NBA props tomorrow night, Ryan.
You like props?
I do.
You're a big prop
They're fun. Let's see. Where are you drafting, Ryan? You're in the 6th spot. I'm in the 9. I saw Beezer picks. He's in the draft. He's drafting in the 7th spot.
I was gonna say you're starting a couple red shields. Only 2 red shields. Not too scary, Sean. That's good. A lot of donkeys in here. A lot of non-shields at all.
It's Dominic the Donkey.
Well, you mentioned experienced red shield. Took CeeDee Lamb first overall. That is shocking to me. Christian McCaffrey, then Tyreek Hill.
CeeDee Lamb first overall. Wow.
Yeah. No, thank you.
So, as I've been doing more drafts now, the difference between what it's like to draft from the front half of the draft and the back half is amazing. I'm liking the front half more. You can get what you like. You either get McCaffrey or the receiver you like. Justin Jefferson is somehow falling late in a lot of these drafts. Of course, he goes right before
5.
me. And you know what? I really hate doing this, but I'm gonna do it. I'm starting to get.
Breece Hall.
I'm starting to wake up on Breece Hall.
Because Beezer Picks says even as a Jets fan, I think Breece Hall is being drafted too high. He takes Amon-Ra St. Brown. Bijan Robinson goes. I'm stuck with either Puka Nacua, AJ Brown, or Garrett Wilson.
The logic,
the dog himself, AJ Brown.
The logic for me is there's a little bit of a teardrop at receiver right there.
Okay.
And if Aaron Rodgers is healthy, it's reasonable to expect Breece Hall to have a tremendous amount of touchdowns. I mean, let's pull it up from last year, Sean. Let's play the game. What was Breece Hall's touchdown line last year?
How many touchdowns did he get?
Yeah,
that's
another way to say it.
9.
Oh, have you been studying?
I'm just dialed in.
Yeah, you're dialed in.
What did I get? What was his touchdowns?
9.
Oh, okay.
That was. Would you say the last year was a bad situation? Maybe the worst possible situation.
Yeah, certainly having Zach Wilson as your quarterback probably not helpful. Puka Nacua, Garrett Wilson, Jahmyr Gibbs, Sam Laporta.
So the logic is that the step forward could be massive.
Marvin Harrison, Jonathan Taylor. I'm back on the clock. Do I take Kyron Williams, Ryan? I feel like I don't have much Kyron Williams.
I've taken him here. I've taken him in the second round.
Debo, I hate Debo. Nico, I think, is a little high. Achan, I like, but yeah, I don't really.
Or
like
you
the
go
other
for
options.
the super and go Barkley. That's that's the answer. Go Barkley. You won't, because you don't even need to stack this with Hurts. I've been experimenting with teams like this. You can only do it with a couple teams, but two guys in the first 3 rounds or so.
Drake London goes. I did select Saquon Barkley.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, and this part of the draft is very interesting. A lot of guys who you're not really sure why. Like I feel great right now because I know I'm going to get one of the guys I want. And I wanted to start.
Kyron Williams goes to Beezer Picks. Kramer, you're on the clock.
So let me ask you: Chris Olave or DaVante Adams?
DaVante Adams.
Yeah, no, I know. For me, it's very easy. But those two guys, they're number ones. And at this part of the draft, I'm not sure why we're getting cute. Marvin Harrison going before DaVante Adams. I mean, Sean, are we being serious right now? Like.
Yeah, no, I mean, rookies are
Drake
fun.
London going before DaVante Adams. We being serious right now? Like, do we forget who DaVante Adams is? This happens every year. He's looks like DaVante Adams going to go the end of the second round. Like, are you serious?
And he's done it with shitty quarterbacks. I mean, he's coming off a 175 target season. So even though he wasn't super efficient, he still had 103 catches, 1,144 yards, 8 touchdowns, which is a massive drop off from the year before. So even with like kind of a down year, I mean, he's had 100+ catches in 5 out of his last 6 seasons. Yeah, he's a guy who plays a ton, doesn't seem to have injury trouble. I get it. Gardner Minshew isn't super exciting. Aiden O'Connell isn't super exciting, but he's shown. I mean, who did they have last year at quarterback? He still did all right.
What are your thoughts on Ayuk and Samuel going before Olave? I mean, just in general, the receiver is going off the board right now. It's very interesting.
Someone took Jalen Hurts, Devonta Smith. They're off the board. Stephon Diggs, Chris Olave.
Yeah, the Ayuk Debo Samuel thing is clear. Like somewhat, like no one knows who should go first, so they're both going in the same spot. That doesn't seem like that's how it's going to settle. If I had to guess, one of those guys is maybe going to go up a couple ticks, and one's going to go down. Both can't be second round guys. That's not the way it's going to end.
Well, and especially with Christian McCaffrey, like he just eats up so many.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like that's just not how
you can't have 3 skill players in the top 2 rounds. I don't think. Trying to, one of which not being a quarterback. Mike Evans, Jalen Waddle, Nico Collins, Derrick Henry goes off the board.
Dog.
Kramer's on the clock.
Oh well,
Devin Achan, DJ Moore, Malik Neighbors. What are you doing?
I could. There's a couple things I can set up here, and I do like myself some DJ Moore, but I've been sniped on this show, so I'm gonna be a homer for the first time. Take some Malik Neighbors.
Oh my God!
Let this team go and whatever. If Daniel Jones ends up on this team, he ends up on this team.
And what's your current Daniel Jones?
0.
Really?
0.
Okay.
Truthful. On Underdog, 0%.
All right, where's your Daniel Jones?
I may have a FFPC way too early.
Oh damn it! Beezer pick selected Michael Pittman Jr.
So my debate was Malik Neighbors or Michael Pittman, just because you take Pittman to set up the Anthony Richardson pick. Later.
Yeah, I feel like all my Anthony Richardson stacks, I feel like I have Anthony Richardson a lot without Michael Pittman, unfortunately. So I thought I might have a chance to get him. That wasn't the case. DJ Moore goes in front of me. I'm on the clock. DaVante to me is a stay away. DK Metcalf, Josh Allen, Cooper Kupp, Travis Kelce, Josh Jacobs, Travis Etienne.
But so anyway, I never finished making my point on the. I'll make your pick first, and then.
What do you think I should do?
I think you take best available pass catcher.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for Cooper Kupp. Let's go. He's a fellow Grateful Dead guy. I'm wearing a Grateful Dead shirt, Ryan. That's a sign. Cooper Kupp.
Kupp in the 4th round was never going to last. He's going to start going up the board.
Yeah.
And earlier on, when we were discussing the Breece Hall pick, what I was going to say is basically after those first 3 receivers, I'm finding myself saying, well, I think I might rather take Breece Hall or Bijan Robinson actually, because the rest of these, after Amon-Ra St. Brown, AJ Brown, Garrett Wilson, Puka, all kind of the same to me. So I guess I'm back to being interested on these running backs who are they very clearly are gonna have a shitload of volume.
So Jalen Hurts off the board. After I took Cooper Kupp, DK Metcalf goes Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes.
Interesting.
Patrick Mahomes taken in front of Lamar Jackson. Don't see that very often.
Well, and got a nice little. Both teams got the tight end stack with their quarterback teams. I have heard the nerds really kind of leaning, reinforcing how important it is, or how useful it is just to correlate your tight end to your quarterback. Don't overthink it. Have 3 of them and correlate. Oh my goodness.
Damn it! T. Higgins would have been right there.
I know he was in your queue.
Yes, he was.
That's rough.
Do I take Josh Jacobs? How do we feel about him?
I think you can either. I think you probably go receiver, but you know Josh Jacobs at the top of my board.
I'll take Josh Jacobs.
I don't understand why he's going in the 4th round. We've seen this guy as one of the best running backs in the league in an offense where that used him well. That's exactly where he's going. He's replacing Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon, basically.
Yeah, R.I.P. AJ Dillon.
They did draft the kid out of USC that I liked, Marshawn Lloyd. All right, so I'm back up.
After I take Jacobs, DaVante, Travis Etienne off the board. Kramer, you're on the clock.
I'm really going to take this draft a different direction. This he might end up being my tight end 1.
Ooh.
I'm high on the Cardinals. I much rather take Trey McBride in the 4th round than Marvin Harrison in the 2nd round. Like him here. Going to set something up for me. I'm slowly setting the stacks up in place. My other consideration here, Sean, was either Lamar Jackson or Zay Flowers.
Trey McBride goes, Zay Flowers goes. Lamar Jackson still on the clock or still on the board here. Late in the 4th round.
That's wild. It's happening again. We're forgetting about Lamar. We can't.
Well, I do think people remember what a choke he is in the playoffs, and
that doesn't matter.
I know. I'm saying I feel like I have similar bias.
Yeah, and there you go.
I'm a Lamar hater. Lamar goes.
I didn't want to force myself to take a quarterback. This team is setting up to be one of those teams where I can stack a bunch of the later quarterbacks. Don't worry, Dan Jones has entered.
Do you put him in the queue?
He's in
just
the
in
queue.
case.
Yeah, just in case.
George Pickens, Tank Dell,
Gardner Minshew too.
Brian, when are we doing our way too early NFL Week 1 lines? Everyone's asking.
Well, to make
Normally
sure
we do it right away.
Yeah, to make sure. Well, that's not true. I'll go back. I have the dates for whoever's reaching out to you. Two, I figured we would just so we're preparing ourselves as well. We would do it at the same time we normally would, which is on Wednesday.
Okay.
At 8:30.
Wednesday night, 8:30 Pacific. YouTube.com.
NFL pick show.
Love it. Tank Dell, Isaiah Pacheco, Christian Kirk, CJ Stroud. I don't know how you have CJ Stroud above Anthony Richardson. I just don't. Makes no sense.
It's
in fantasy football.
It is
sure in real football. Yeah, totally. I agree.
It is an interesting position to have.
Mark Andrews off the board.
Look at this guy. 5 pass catchers in a row. He's got to love his team. I mean, I like the team.
Which guy?
Team 3.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a solid team.
It's a solid team.
I got a mix. 2 running backs, 2 receivers. Feeling pretty good.
Yeah, I mean,
Rashad White's available. James Cook, Keenan Allen. I feel like I'm going to end up with a ton of Keenan Allen. Just hope he doesn't get hurt.
I have a team that I definitely don't have anywhere else.
Amari Cooper and Indy 2025 champs. Should have known he was going to snake Anthony Richardson. Kramer, you're on the clock.
Oh, this is the perfect team to welcome Keenan Allen on in the 5th round. Are you kidding me? Right next to DaVante Adams in the slot, Malik Neighbors on the outside.
The slot. How's the slot?
It's loading up weapons right now. Like this is my favorite team of the offseason so far. Hopefully no one ruins it.
Beezer picks on the clock. I don't know, Ryan. Would you rather have Rashad White or Joe Mixon?
For whatever reason, I think just Joe Mixon gives me more interest. But Rashad White was a stud. He's like, it feels like we've just completely disregarded last year, and the offensive coordinator's gone. So we're like, yeah, no thanks. But the offense should be good. We like Mike Evans much earlier.
Yeah, I mean Rashad White. I just drafted him. 64 catches, not a ton of competition at the running back spot.
I like the team you're building. This is classic Boomer. Got three running backs: Cooper Kupp and AJ Brown.
Yep,
can run some interesting format. You can be very multiple out of those formations. So Rashad. So for me, the conversation would have included James Cook, and I probably would have put Cook in over them. I think Cook kind of took a nice step forward last year. I think they could be a team running a lot of 2 tight ends.
Yeah, I just worry about the goal line use. Terry McLaurin,
that is always a thing.
Jaden Reed, Marquez Hollywood Brown, all off the board. Calvin Ridley goes. Joe Burrow goes. Joey B.
It's wild to me that Xavier Worthy is going before.
Ryan, look at this team. I just drafted Joe Mixon. 4 running backs, 2 receivers.
Wow.
I don't think I need another running back.
What are you doing? You savage. Oof. What do we like at this part of the draft, Sean?
I don't know. Well, you better take Kyler Murray because he might not come back to you.
I don't think I mean, I appreciate you trying to really play a game with these people in the draft who are watching.
George Kittle, Rome Odunze. I mean, I might take honestly, I might take Kyler Murray if he's available for me.
But I'm going to take a guy that I'm going to be high on all off season.
Keon Coleman.
I think he's going to be. I mean, we were before the draft happened. We were talking about how he was going to be one of the guys who measured poorly, and he ran slow, and everyone drops out of the first round. Bills get their guy anyway. He had fast speeds doing the actual football drills. He looked good playing actual football for at least a year at Florida State. And again, it seems like he's in a system to be. I mean, what was he good at, Sean? Contested catches. He's fucking playing with Josh Allen.
Aaron Jones, Alvin Kamara, David Montgomery.
Look at this running
back run.
I don't have running back too.
Jordan Addison.
I didn't expect that. I should have taken Aaron Jones. You know I love Aaron Jones.
What are you doing, Ryan?
I got a plan.
Everyone has a plan, Ryan, until they're punched in the mouth. Are you all in on Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul?
Dude, how can you not? How can you not?
Goes.
Yeah, Mike Tyson.
It's gonna be really bad.
Is gonna take his soul on a different level. This is not YouTube.
No, I know.
You're leaving. This is the streets. All right, 3. I got to sweat 3 picks here, Sean.
Well, we'll see if any of these people are listening. They want to pick up a good quarterback. Brian Thomas Jr. goes.
Oh, okay.
The Jacksonville Jaguars.
Which, by the way, Colby did apologize to me in person for the draft snafu where he tried to shit on Malik Neighbors for getting shut down versus Alabama. It was actually Brian Thomas who got shut down. Malik Neighbors actually lit their asses up.
Ate their asses for lunch, as Colby likes to say.
Colby loves talking about eating ass.
Rashi Rice goes. JSN goes.
See, Sean, I saw that they all had quarterbacks already, so I rolled the dice. Only one team didn't have a quarterback. Yeah, give me Kyler Murray. Little Trey McBride stack. Last of the running quarterbacks. You know I like that game. That's still a good game, I think. Last of the running quarterbacks.
I don't know if he is the last.
Well,
I would say Jaden Daniels is.
So, but I would argue that similar to last year, I would put Anthony Richardson in the same category. I'm not. I think there's the injury risk is real, and that's why he's going a couple rounds later. I do like him though too. He's a good pair with Kyler.
Maybe DeAndre Hopkins.
Oh boy, this is a
D-Hop.
Josh, we might have to make a Sean's guys team here. This whole
Why
team.
would I not take DeAndre Hopkins?
It is fun. It is easy to click DeAndre Hopkins at this point in the draft. What are your thoughts on the situation in Tennessee? They brought in Calvin Ridley.
Yep.
They already had Chig, who's an absolute monster. Tony Pollard and Tajay Spears. There's a lot going on down there.
There is.
What could D Hop? Could he be an alpha back? You think he's back to be? Traylon Burks still down there, working through that asthma.
I think he still has some nice, like a couple spike games, which is if you're getting a guy in the 7th round here, I think is what you're looking for.
Oh, I love D Hop at this point. He's not going to be going. To me, D Hop in the 7th this year is Mike Evans in the 7th last year. That's the comparison. Because he's the reason is because he's old. He's still a dominant receiver. I understand why you're scared of old people.
Oh man, I told myself I wasn't going to take another running back, but I might have to.
Ooh, you're already. I mean, you need pass catchers, Sean.
Nah,
you only have 3.
Give me Zamir White. This is a ground and pound team. You're not going to be ready for it.
Yeah, I wasn't going to talk you out of that one. He was in the top of my queue, though.
I mean, these are all guys starting running backs who are going to get a shit ton of volume.
Yeah.
And the 3 receivers I have are all alphas.
Oh man, what do I do here? I'm kind of setting up an interesting secondary stack. I don't know if it's going to be a reach. I do need a second. All right. I need a second running back. He's the lead back and the goal line back for the Bengals. So 8th round for that offense. I'm fine with that. And Sean would say he likes the other guy better.
Yeah.
Chase Brown, but
more electric.
That's fine. You can take him later too.
I think Mike Gesicki's a pretty interesting play later on.
Oh, if you have Burrow, he's 100% got to be in your queue.
Yeah. And you can wait pretty late because I don't think many people are taking him unstacked. I think he's still interesting unstacked.
Really?
A little bit. Yeah. I mean, considering how late you can get him, he might be a guy that gets you like 6 receiving touchdowns, which I think you can get him in like one of the last rounds. That's kind of interesting.
Dak.
Dakota Rain Prescott.
What are we doing? What are we doing, people?
Javonte Williams goes.
What do I need here? I kind of don't need anything. I like where I'm at.
Feel like you're going to take David Njoku, Ryan.
I don't think so.
Nope, I kind of just took him.
I kind of almost took this guy last time. He does. I don't know. I have 2 thoughts here that are blowing my mind. One is, I hate that the Cardinals took Trey Benson.
Yes,
because I love Trey Benson, but James Conner's a dog, and that would fit nicely with a Kyler. I already got Kyler, Trey McBride. Do I want a running back on the team? It feels a little. I don't know what Trey Benson goes. So now James Conner going after Trey Benson. Do you think that's correct?
no.
Oh, thank you for doing
James
that.
Conner
Right.
goes.
Here's the other answer to the question. Let's take a tight end. He's a rookie. Almost took him last time.
Brock Bowers.
I have DaVante Adams.
Okay. Do you even bother stacking with the quarterback?
Oh, I'm 100% taking Gardner Minshew now.
Okay. Mike Williams goes. He's always interesting. Massive upside. Obviously, if he stays healthy, if Aaron Rodgers stays healthy. Tyler Lockett goes. And I'll take Jaden Daniels here.
Yeah.
First quarterback I've selected, Ryan.
That's got to be a little nerve wracking.
What do you mean?
First quarterback.
Ryan, you're the one who never drafts quarterback. What are you talking about?
Oh, but Jaden Daniels, like you got to have 3 now, right? Got to have 3. Got to have 3. I think you got to have 3. My advice, got to have 3. My other advice would be, I know you already have all these running backs, but I think you take one more and call it a day.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to build your team for you.
Well, Austin Eckler just got drafted. If that's who you're going to suggest.
I didn't even say him by name like you, but
Austin Eckler was in my queue, Ryan.
sorry, not sorry.
It's okay.
Do you think Gardner Minshew typically gets drafted?
No.
Yeah, that's next level shit.
Tajay Spears goes.
Khalil Shakir.
Romeo Dobbs. Damn it.
Just all the guys you love getting taken right underneath you.
Let's see. You know what?
You're flustering Sean chat or draft.
No. Just kind of seeing the board here.
No. Oh boy. Did someone take Devin Singletary? I was going to get Devin Singletary. He was going to go very nicely with Malik Neighbors and Daniel Jones. It is a good time of year for the drafts. People are just so dumb with the young people. I mean, I know I just took Brock Bowers, but I don't feel like that's dumb. He's going to be the secondary pass catcher in that offense. All right, Brock Purdy just went. Sean, you anything to say?
MVP. I mean, it's crazy. The MVP made it to the 10th round.
All right, what do I need? Another running back? Oh, what's this? Harbaugh's running back 1, Gus Edwards. Yes, please.
Dog.
He'll slot nicely into the system. Like this is the stuff. Like people just don't know that yet. You know how many times Harbaugh's going to be like Arthur Smith running the ball. That's why. Guess Justin Herbert's still on the board, and there's like he's not going for a little bit. Just going to draft all the Raiders. You have Zamir White. That was not cool in hindsight. You should. I would ask that you pay attention next time.
What do you
for
mean?
ruining other people's drafts?
Oh, okay.
Not cool. All right. So far, I got Kyler Murray, Breece Hall, Zach Moss, Gus Edwards, DaVante
2
Adams
off the board.
Ooh, DaVante Adams, Malik Neighbors, Keenan Allen, Keon Coleman, Trey McBride, and Brock Bowers. Who do I like down the board for receiver? I gotta find Sean. You should also queue up Dotson. I've been
Chance I already have, Ryan.
Okay, reading some stuff about him. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Kitch saying, I trust Kyler over AOC until the next Call of Duty drops. Yeah. DaVante is washed. I don't know about that. I think he's still.
Well, you know what? We'll tell him that next time we see him.
Yeah.
So I don't think you would say that to his face.
No, definitely not.
Where are you at on drafting 2 running backs from the same backfield?
What are the running backs?
Austin Eckler and Brian Robinson.
Yeah, I'm not a. That's fine.
Blake Corum and Kyron Williams.
Nah, not as much.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be I think Blake Corum is just gonna spell Kyron Williams, so I don't really think you get a ton of value there. Brian Robinson Jr. and Austin Eckler, at least you can talk yourself into like different roles. But I feel like they brought in, they brought in Corum just to be the Kyron Williams replacement. Justin Herbert goes, damn it, God, freaking damn it.
Been drafting Charbonnet a lot. I think he's going to be interesting in with McDaniel. I wonder if they're gonna. I wonder if we're gonna. If Kenneth Walker's running style isn't going to be complementary to the type of offense they're going to run now.
Jahan Dotson goes. Sorry, no, I drafted Jahan Dotson. Kirk Cousins, Jared Goff goes. I was accidentally looking at my queue.
Look at that quarterbacks run there. And don't look now, Sean. I'm up to 4 running backs. Yeah, pretty balanced team, doing it right. Who's the next? I'm trying to figure out which elite quarterback I add to this team in a nice stack partner.
Do we figure out who is going to be the Rams tight end?
It's Colby Parkinson they brought in, right?
But is he going to beat out the other guys? You think? Davis Allen.
I think they signed him for decent money. Here, let me look up his contract. You got to follow the money, Sean. You know that.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. It's listed as Higbee. Our guy over at Our Lads has Higbee as the starter. We know he's going to miss some time. Colby Parkinson, who holy shit, you got to look at the picture on Our Lad, Sean, for Colby Parkinson. I'm actually going to just put the link in the chat.
Yeah, put it up. Put it up on the screen.
All right. Yeah, just have me do something. Anyway, yeah, he's the backup.
Colby is.
Yeah, doing your research over here.
Thank you. Blake Corum goes. It's interesting. Ricky Pearsall, Gabe Davis,
Blake Corum going. Not interesting. He was always going to go. People are high on him. They like the idea of him.
Little man by the name of Matthew Stafford, Ryan.
Whoa. Your quarterback room is getting pretty electric.
I kind of like this. You get the old pocket quarterback mixed with the young, spry running quarterback. You got your workhorses, the 5 horsemen, they're calling them.
The 5 horsemen.
Yep. Kramer. NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs, so fun to go to live. It really, especially NHL playoffs, the experience is amazing. The environment is electric. Love going to live sports, and you can do all of that over at Game Time. GameTime.co is your ticket to great prices on tickets. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code SGPN for $20 off your first purchase. I use this. Took my wife to a Dodgers game. It was last minute. Still got great prices and a great. I even got a little zone deal where I got her tickets. Did I mention that to the wife? No. I just look like a hero getting these last minute tickets. No problem. Easily got them transferred over. It really is a breeze. Download the Game Time app and you get the Game Time guarantee, which means you aren't going to find a better ticket. If you can, and don't even try, same section, same row for less, they will refund you 110% of the difference. I asked them, they said they've never done that. Why? Because their prices are the best. Service is the best. GameTime.co. Download the Game Time app and use the promo code SGPN for $20 off your first purchase.
I actually just used Game Time as well.
Nice.
Yep. Checking out a little Angel City FC.
Really?
Yeah.
Very rare you
go out of the house, yeah.
Yeah, for a non-sanctioned youth sport event. That was
it's women's soccer.
Okay.
It's kind of like a youth sport.
Did you bring your Siemens scarf, Ryan?
Oh, that's actually I'll fit right in.
They
with the
wear
hooligans,
a lot of scarves
with
there.
the hooligans over at the league office. Yeah, no, it's Natalie Portman's one of the owners, Sean. Come on. It's a big to do. I thought you were about town in LA. Yeah, it's we'll see. Game Time hooked it up though.
Nice. Zeke goes. Josh Downs, Brandon Cooks, Xavier Legette.
Is Zeke the starter?
I don't know who else is.
I think he is. Yeah. All right. I mean, you guys are forcing me into this. I have no other choice.
Rico Dowdle.
Who do you think? What's the starting? Those running backs are hilarious. You went Zeke and Rico Dowdle. What are you hoping for?
Ryan, do I draft Boston Scott with my last pick?
No.
Boston Scott or Carson Steele?
What's he on now? The Rams?
Yeah. Eagles play the Rams. I'm going to be at that game thanks to Game Time.
You need he scores touchdowns?
Do I think
in
he
that
scores
game
touchdowns?
Feels like
I don't know.
That
I mean,
would be fitting.
Yeah, they would probably work him in at some point, right?
It seems like he's a package guy.
Where are we at with the Ben Sinnott hype? I feel like I hold strong for Zach Ertz.
Well, I saw that he and I'm trying to remember what it was because it was something comically silly, but it was like maybe him and George Kittle are both 6'5". They were trying to compare him to George Kittle based on like his height and weight or something like that. All right, you're making me do a little Breece Hall, Aaron Rodgers stack. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, you can get the tight end too.
That's pretty nice. I don't know if this team's gonna have Dan Jones on it. For being honest,
is Baker fantasy viable?
Yeah. What's changed that would make you not, other than him getting paid?
That is dangerous.
Getting paid. He's definitely he's not. The chance of him not being dangerous because he.
But is he worth it? Because I don't have. I just have Rashad White as my stack. That doesn't feel amazing.
But there's not someone you could grab like a tight end.
You get a Kate Otten.
Well, there you go. Didn't we just talk about how you should just don't overthink it? Just correlate the quarterback to the tight end and move on with your life.
All right, Ryan, done and done.
Oh, you did it now?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he wouldn't have came back to me.
I'm just messing with you. Yeah, no, I your quarterback room is complete. Who's the alpha in the room?
Jaden Daniels, Matt Stafford, Baker Mayfield.
Who's the alpha?
Who's fucking with that room?
But no one's fucking with Baker. Actually, it's probably Matt Stafford. Stafford probably fucked that room up. What do you think what do you think him and Baker do to Jaden Daniels?
Oh no, sorry, Ryan. I had Adam Thielen ready to go.
What?
To draft.
Oh no. Did he get sniped?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Ryan, I also should I add Malachi Corley in my queue, or would that enrage you? I assume you're trying to sneak that one past everyone.
That wouldn't be. I mean, that would be not cool, but also if you want to take him, go for it. He's a young guy. That wouldn't make me too upset.
I am going to go with the young guy, Roman Wilson. I mean, Steelers know how to draft receivers.
Yeah, flew a plane he had to ride on a plane to go to high school. Did you ride a plane to go to high school, Sean? No, I didn't ride a plane to go to high school. I'm built not built like Roman Wilson's built, and he went to college for a Harbaugh-led team.
Talking about it, I did go in a vehicle that leaked a quart of oil day, 95 neon. I used to.
A neon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bought it for my aunt, $1,200 cash.
Wow.
And yeah, eventually I had to get the head gasket replaced, but for a while I just drove around with a quart of oil. Or a case of oil, and would just occasionally fill up a quart. Yeah, probably go through like a quart every 2 to 3 days.
It's like
probably not the best for the environment.
It's like when you got the slow leak and you're just constantly filling up your tire.
Yeah, but with an engine and with oil.
Nothing to see here.
Malachi Corley goes. Deshaun Watson. He's off the board.
I'm not touching Deshaun Watson.
I like this. Oh, you fucking cocksucker.
What happened?
Some guy drafted Kate Otten.
You can't wait on Kate Otten, Sean.
You were telling me I drafted Baker too early. I mean, what the hell am I supposed to do now?
It's the worst.
Luckily, I'm a tight end specialist. I mean, Isaiah Likely's still a lot. Why would you draft Kate Otten that high, uncorrelated?
Because you're a donkey.
It's Dominic the Donkey.
There's a bunch of. I mean, Tucker Kraft, who looked really good.
You need to shut the fuck up.
Jonnu Smith, Noah Fant.
How about we play the
Isaiah
game where you don't
Likely.
say the guys who I'm trying to draft?
Tyler
right now.
Conklin, I'm sure, is in Kramer's queue. My new angle is just explaining who Kramer is trying to draft.
Yeah, obviously I'm going to take an Aaron Rodgers to finish that stack, get a third tight end, correlate, do all the things I've said. Pay attention. Have you received your syllabus yet? We should make a syllabus. We should make a syllabus for the off-season previews, the team preview, Sean.
Sounds good.
Yeah. J.K. Dobbins.
Who would you rather have on your roster, Ryan? Demarcus Robinson. Oh, of course, Isaiah Likely goes.
Well, you said it out loud. This is called karma, Sean. What was the other one?
Demarcus Robinson or Trey Palmer?
Probably Demarcus Robinson. I mean, he had a role.
Yeah.
All right, Tyler Conklin safely made it to my team.
Damn it.
3 tight ends.
You know what? Davis Allen actually had a role in the. Do I take Davis Allen?
Colby Parkinson.
Oh, you're right.
Colby Parkinson. They paid him. It's a complicated situation, but that's the guy. I am going to need some receivers here.
I'm gonna have to take 3 tight ends. First being Shig.
3 tight ends is fine. I think all right. So when you're taking the third tight end or third quarterback or both, you have to sacrifice from the running back position. So you do have to invest a little bit in running back.
I only have 6 receivers. I'm gonna finish with 7 though.
Yeah, I only have 5 receivers actually, but I think I'm only drafting Brees Hall, Zach Moss, Gus Edwards, Zach Charbonnet, and Kendre Miller are my running backs. I don't think I'm going to add to that.
Yikes!
What do you mean, yikes? Yikes! What's yikes about that? That's absolutely fabulous. Basically 5. Those are 5.
Yikes! Sorry.
No, you're not. You're not even locked in.
Oh, I'm locked in.
You're not even locked in.
You gonna draft Odell Beckham, Ryan? Did
you
ever get a Beckham jersey?
What is that situation gonna look like?
Odell Beckham in Miami?
Yeah,
it's gonna work out.
You think so?
Yeah.
Sean,
easy boat access.
You should.
He just goes from one harbor city to another.
There is a Tampa
Has
Bay.
he ever played for? I mean, it didn't work out when he played for a landlocked team, the Cleveland Browns.
Sean, there is a Tampa receiver you should take. He's a rookie.
What's his name?
Let's see, Jalen McMillan. That if I was you and I had Baker. If I was you and had Baker.
Over Demarcus Robinson?
Oh, well, that's also a stack. So yeah, take Demarcus Robinson. Nothing wrong with that.
Ding, 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 ding. Setting up for Zach Ertz to be my last pick, Ryan. I'm pretty excited.
Wow. Ooh. What receiver? You know what? I'll triple stack. I'm going to triple stack Kyler. 2 of his late round guys. A Jones, professional receiver, and once got really fucked up and bloody and naked. Ran around a hotel room in Buffalo. Also went to ECU. He's an ECU Pirate. So big.
Did we ever show Colby Parkinson's photo?
I don't know. Did we? No, definitely didn't. Josh, I sent you a link. It's I would say it looks actually hold on. I'm gonna put it up right here. I got it, Josh. Never mind. It almost looks photoshopped. It actually definitely looks photoshopped. Here, let me pull this up. And yeah, shout out to the wait, can I actually oh yeah, here we go.
Mario Douglas, Damian Pierce, JJ McCarthy, Darren Waller. Or no, wait. No, that's not Darren Waller. Who is that?
Who? Oh boy.
Devontae Walker. Sorry.
You know, come on. All right, real quick. Let me. I got to pick first. I'll pick, then I'll show this amazing picture. All right. Oh boy, the receiving talent is looking a little thin here. Do I just pivot and make this Dan Jones team?
Jonnu Smith goes.
That's a good pick. I'm not going to get sniped.
No,
I'm taking Gardner Minshew.
Gardner Minshew. Nice.
Yeah.
Beezer picks on the clock.
This is a very
listener of the
team.
show. Shout out to Beezer picks.
I need one receiver to close this out. Maybe I do take Odell. He's not going to do shit though.
Did you draft Tua?
No. No, I just need a receiver. Best available receiver. It doesn't have to be a stack. Or though Greg Dortch is fun.
Odell Beckham goes. Colby Parkinson, you're up.
All right, let's see.
Kramer, do we have the Colby Parkinson
we have
photo?
this, but this is beautiful.
Yeah, this dude's awesome.
This looks photoshopped, right? Like that's not his real hair.
Yeah, it does look like someone who it was like a wig they put on at like a wedding photo booth for like a rocker look.
Yeah.
It looks like he should be a roadie at SoFi.
Yeah.
He shows up for the game. They're probably telling him, "Hey, start moving these amps in for Metallica."
Definitely Metallica. Yeah, I don't know. Very fascinating.
Shout out to Daniel Enderlin in the chat. Hey guys, miss you. What's up, Daniel? Talking a little ball here, a little NFL football. Got a nice week of shows. Our NFL Week 1 picks Wednesday night, NBA Conference Finals Tuesday night. Of course, the mega merch sale. Get in, promo code SGPN May, 15% off everything. We have some new designs in the lab that Jake is cooking up. Hopefully they'll be ready soon.
Can we get a monster truck rally guy to maybe do the mega style read?
Oh, I'm sure we can hire someone.
That sounds like that'd be fun. We get some car noise in the background. All right, are you done? Who took Daniel Jones? Did you accidentally take Daniel Jones?
Me?
Imagine if I was going to take him and he got sniped for me.
No, Daniel Jones got selected.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And it wasn't me.
My God.
This isn't the first draft.
Will
Sean.
Shipley goes.
This isn't the first draft.
DJ Chark, Bryce Young, Tucker Kraft goes. Darren Waller goes. That is not a good pick. I selected Zach Ertz. McMillan, the Bucks rookie goes. Brendan Rice, Jerry Rice's kid.
Oh, am I on the clock? I hate all these. Is Alan Lazard going to be on the team? Are they going to get rid of him?
They can't. Aaron Rodgers loves him.
Yeah, he can be my last pick. All right. Well, this is a different team. 3 quarterbacks, 5 running backs, 7 receivers only. Probably not right. 3 tight ends. Kyler Murray, Aaron Rodgers, Gardner Minshew, Brees Hall, Zach Moss, Gus Edwards, Zach Charbonnet, Kendre Miller, DaVante Adams, Malik Neighbors, Keenan Allen, Keon Coleman, Michael Wilson, Zay Jones, Alan Lazard, Trey McBride, Brock Bowers, Tyler Conklin. I correlated all the tight ends, Sean. You're welcome.
Thank you. My final roster. I feel like I'm not gonna. This is nice. I got a little different.
Theo Johnson went and I didn't draft him. Oh my goodness.
Giants tight end, huh?
Oh, this guy. He is a large man, Sean. He looks very good in shorts.
You have to know when to come.
3 quarterbacks: Jaden Daniels, Matty Stafford, Baker Mayfield. Running back: Saquon Barkley, Josh Jacobs, Rashad White, Joe Mixon, Zamir White, AJ Brown, Cooper Kupp, DeAndre Hopkins, Josh Palmer. And cut me off there.
It's a very strong running back room you have, Sean.
Jahan Dotson, Roman Wilson, DeMarcus Robinson. So I got a double stack with the Rams. And then tight ends, I got Chigo Okonkwo, Colby Parkinson, Zach Ertz. Only regret is not getting Cade Otton on this team.
That might be the best running back room I've ever seen.
Are you being sarcastic?
No, the Boomer team.
Probably my best running back team. It's only half point PPR, Ryan. A lot of guys forget that. I think it's full point. And even if it is half point PPR, Rachaad White could have catch you a ton of passes. I mean, all these guys are going to have workhorse roles.
Yeah.
That's why they are calling. How can you label these teams? I'm going to label this team the 5 horsemen.
Yeah. Label it.
All right, I will. Hey, thank you as always for tuning in. Hit us up at Gambling Podcast. Toss us a nice rating review. I know it's the off season at NFL, but come on, there is no off season. This is the National Football League, and there's no off season for our reviews. Helps the show, keeps the show free. YouTube.com/sportsgambling-podcast.
Yeah, there's actually a problem with the paperwork with corporate, Sean. We can't get to the team previews unless there's enough reviews. So
I don't
know. Well, you have to talk to the suits. That they just said more reviews or no team previews.
Thank you for participating in the Sports Gambling Podcast.
For the Sports Gambling Podcast, I'm Sean, stacking the money green. He's Ryan.
Congratulations to Nagels with the Xander Schauffele win.
Kramer, let it ride.